Right now, you're breathing air that used to be pure poison. If you stepped outside onto this exact spot 4.5 billion years ago, you would die in under a minute. There's no air you could breathe. The ground itself is liquid rock, and the sky glows orange like the inside of a furnace. Think about this. For 99% of this planet's 4.5 billion year history, nothing remotely like you existed. If all of Earth's history filled a stadium with popcorn, all of human history would be a single kernel near the top. The planet you're standing on right now didn't even have a moon at first. A Mars-sized object slammed into early Earth at an angle, throwing enough debris into orbit to eventually form the moon, and tilting the planet just enough to give us seasons. A slightly different collision, and none of this happens. For roughly 2 billion years after that, the entire planet belonged to microbes too small to see. Then some of them learned to eat sunlight and released a waste gas as a byproduct, oxygen. To almost everything alive at the time, that oxygen was poison, and it wiped out huge amounts of life in what's now called the Great Oxidation Event. Hold on to that thought, because the reason you're here at all comes down to a chain of disasters that almost didn't happen the way they did. If that idea just gave you chills, do one thing right now. Tap subscribe, because this channel exists for people who want the real, strange story behind their own existence. Now stay with me, because this is where it gets genuinely uncomfortable. 252 million years ago, massive volcanic eruptions in what's now Siberia pumped so much carbon dioxide into the atmosphere that the oceans heated toward bathwater temperatures. By some estimates, as many as 9 out of every 10 species on Earth simply disappeared. Geologists call it the Great Dying, and life came within a hair of ending completely. 66 million years ago, dinosaurs had already ruled the planet for over 150 million years. Then a father-son team, physicist Luis Alvarez and geologist Walter Alvarez, found something strange buried in the rock layer from that exact moment. A spike of iridium, a metal that's rare on Earth but common in asteroids. This is not an exaggeration. Their 1980 discovery pointed to a rock 10 kilometers wide slamming into the planet, throwing so much ash into the sky that the sun effectively went out for months. The giants had no chance. But small, furry creatures that could burrow and wait it out crawled through the wreckage and survived. Those survivors were mammals, your ancestors. Remember what I asked you to hold on to earlier? Let's finally talk about it. Your brain defaults to treating your existence as the point of the story, the inevitable outcome everything was building toward. This is not an exaggeration. If that asteroid misses by a few hours, the dinosaurs almost certainly keep running the planet, and the small creatures that became us stay small and forgettable forever. Take away the moon-forming impact, the oxygen catastrophe, or the asteroid, and this exact moment never happens. And even after mammals got their chance, the story wasn't finished. When your own species first appeared around 300,000 years ago, at least 4 other human species were alive at the exact same time. Every single one of them is gone. You are not the main character of this story. You are the survivor of the survivors of the survivors. You are not broken. You are not weak. You are just ancient. Comment below. Does knowing this change how you think about your own existence? Like this video if it gave you a genuine existential chill, and subscribe for more of the ancient reasons you're even here to read this.